Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Brian Alfinov from the 11th grade science bar. Now I would like to tell you one of the best story about Raden Ajeng Kartini, one of hero determined of fight for the emancipation of women. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's start this wonderful story of Raden Ajeng Kartini. Once upon a time, in the city of Jepara, there was born a beautiful baby from Japanese royal family. Her name is Kartini, who has a long name Raden Ajeng Kartini. She is the daughter of a duke who later became regent of Jepara, Raden Mas Adipati Aryo Sosroningrat. The mother of Kartini is Ngasira, the first wife of Sosroningrat, who worked as a teacher in a school at Tawikawur, Jepara. In 1881, Kartini's father was appointed regent in Jepara. Kartini wanted to go to school. For Japanese girls, formal education in school at the time was considered taboo, not justified by Adat and reviled by the community. But then, she could go to school. At school, she hung out with children of Indo-Dutch descent, because only the children of the region were allowed to study in that school. Her last year of school, she graduated as the best performing student. When she was 12 years old, according to Kartini's custom, she had to be secluded. The prohibition to pursue the ideals of her schooling came from her father. From the life of a child who is free and independent became a punishment with restrictive rules and forces her to become an adult before her time. Kartini asked her father, "May I apologize, my father, for disturbing you? I want to ask something for you." Kartini's father said, "It's okay, my dear. What do you want to ask?" Kartini says, "Sorry, my father. Would you tell me why won't you let me go to school?" Kartini's father replied, "My dear, you are now 12 years old, and it's about time to do seclusion. This is already customary. You must follow the rule." Kartini said, "I'm sorry, father, but I still want to go to school. I will have missed them, my teachers. I still want to learn, and I still want to play with my sisters, Brave Minnie and Cardina." Kartini's father replied, "You have to follow the rule. Do you dare to oppose our custom?" But Kartini did not just give up. In the seclusion, she studied alone without a teacher. One of them is Rosa Abindanan, who supports her a lot. From European books, newspapers, and magazines, Kartini was interested in the advancement of European women thinking. The more nature Kartini, the more mature her thoughts become. In fact, her father agreed Kartini to take teacher education. However, when her plan to establish an indigenous girls' school was about to materialize, her father became seriously ill and the plan was not carried out. Kartini's application for a scholarship was granted by the Dutch government, but she refused the scholarship because she would marry. In 1903, she was willing to become the wife of Duke Arya Singh the Jojoningrat, a regent of Rembang. Her willingness to marry because the regent of Rembang had studied in the Netherlands and tried hard to advance the people. Her husband strongly supported her ideals and even allowed Kartini build a women's school. Kartini asks, "My husband, sorry if I am disturbing you. If I may ask as the Duke's wife, do you allow me to build a school for a woman?" Duke Arya Singh Jojoningrat replied, "Kartini, if that is your wish, I will." Kartini said, "Thank you, my Duke." During her marriage, Kartini's happiness was increasing because she had a son named Soesarit the Jojoningrat. Kartini passed away on her 25 years old, her last 4 days after giving birth. The Kartini struggle did not even stop after her death. The struggles continued by her friends, Rosa Abindanan, who posted the both letters into a book. The book was entitled Door Du is Turnest to the Licht, which means from the darkness into the light. In 1964, President Sukarno declared Kartini birthday on 21 April as Kartini's Day, an Indonesian national day. Afterwards, Kartini recognized not only a hero who determined of white emancipation of women, but also a nationalist figure with new ideas who struggled for independence. As a woman, Kartini is already known as a famous human hero and an important for Indonesia. Let us be the next Kartini. Okay, I think that is all. Thank you so much for your attention.